బాలకనకమయ చేల బాలకనకమయ చేల బాలకనకమయ చేల బాలకనకమయ చేల.
Namaskaram to all. In this continuing this series on musicians who have inspired, the series called Inspired, I am extremely thrilled to have veteran stellar Mridangam Mahavidwan Shri V. Kamalakar Rao with me in conversation today. Namaskaram, Kamalakar Rao Garu. It is so good for you to good of you to accept to speak on my Guru Garu Shri T.R. Subramaniam. I would just like to say a few words on what I have seen as TRS of course is my Parama Guru. TRS Garu's relationship with Shri Kamalakar Rao. Once this was, I think, in must have been around 2009 or 2010. I had gone to his house in Anna Nagar, where he used to stay with his daughter for a normal class. And I saw that TRS sir was deep in conversation over the phone. So I went and sat there and waited for him to finish. But it was 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and the conversation showed no sign of ending. Then finally I asked his daughter, yaroda patient irukar avar? Then his daughter Vijaya, I said, Vijika, yaroda patient irukar avar? He said, ayyo idu vandu innu konja naali pogum, avar Kamalakar Rao sir oda patient irukar appadinnar. So that conversation, I think, ended around after 1 hour 15 minutes or so. And see, one point to note here is number one, TRS, it was more than 10 years since TRS had stopped performing. And the conversation, whatever I could hear from my side, was so animated, and they seemed to be discussing so many aspects of music and other things. The best part, as I think back to it, was that sheer friendship and regard which both TRS and Kamalakar Rao had for each other. In generally, when people when career ends, or people stop performing, people tend to move away, and that is how it is. But it was so heartwarming for me to note that the relationship between my Guru TRS and Kamalakar Rao sir was much beyond what they shared on stage, so that they spoke like old friends for such a long time.
We are old friends.
So Kamalakar sir, so I have grown up seeing you play for TRS Garu right from Delhi. The first concert which I remember was when you played for him on Gandhi Jayanti Day on 2nd October 1983. There every item is Rukmini, T. Rukmini was on the violin, you were on the mridangam, and Pudukkottai Mahadevan sir was on the morsing. And all of you had stayed with him that day in for that concert in his house. So your association goes back a long way. So can you talk about when you first met TRS and how you came to play for him?
Sure. First of all, I am thankful to you to give me an opportunity to talk about him. He is a wonderful person. TRS means not only TR Subramaniam, it pertains to Tyagaraja Swami also.
Wow.
And he is a great person. For music, without music, there is no TRS. TRS means music. He wants only music, nothing else we used to speak. Only about music. Hours we went on speaking. My first meeting with him is in 55 or 56, I don't remember. And he came for a concert to Rajahmundry during Dasara. He came with my guru, Yalla Somanagar Mridangam. Then just I returned from Palakkad. They asked me to come to the house where they stayed after the concert. I went there in the night, 9:30. He wanted me to play. I said, at this hour, 10:30, everybody is sleeping. Doesn't matter, you play for 5 minutes. I played for 5 minutes. It was the Echo Hall, but still it was. TRS said, wow, no, this Murdangam should not be here. It should spread all over India. So he said, I am going to take you to many places. Then he was working in Estella, Vijayawada, Estella Batteries.
Batteries, okay.
He went back and I got a card, postcard. In those days, only postcards. He sent me postcard with 4 concerts. That was the first time I received an offer for 4 concerts. Previously, I was playing for Chittubabu, Nedunuri, O80 and all, but not outside the state, inside the state only, mostly. Okay. So he went back and wrote to me 4 concerts in Madras state. And I think even Mysore is there in that trip.
Wow.
So I got the card. Within 1 week, I started. There is no reservation, no sleepers and all. Only get into the train and go. 300 miles over compartment and go. Because the TRS was there in Vijayawada, he has got contact with the railway people. So we used to get reservations immediately, easily. Even in 300 compartments, they are miles compartment. And we used to travel. First time I went there, he took me there. We went. I went to his house. From there, our friendship started. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. So that's how I met him.
So that evening when you went and played for him in where he was staying, so it was at your Guru Garu was playing for him at that time, was he? Okay.
No. He, after the concert,
okay,
there's nobody. He sang one song, and I played for him. That's all. Only 10 minutes.
Wow.
That's how he said, no, this story. Murdangam should be distributed all over India. So he went back and wrote to me that card. I started without hesitation, anything. I started.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. So it is.
Later, yes.
Yeah. Please continue.
I went to for the whole concert. I don't recall the places and dates of those concerts, but we went there. I went to all the concerts were a big success for him, for everybody or other. I don't know who played for violin. Mostly in those days, either V.V. Subramaniam or Chandrasekharan or Kalakud Narayan Swami. Those people used to be there. Later only, Rukmini came into the scene.
Okay.
Then those like that, we went to the concert. They were good. That's how our relationship started. And with that, later, he wrote. We used to go for concerts for 8 to 9 concerts every month. For about 20 days, we used to travel.
Together
for concert. Only violinists change. No Murdangam change.
Wow.
Violinist is Kamalakar Rao. Everybody, TRS means Kamalakar Rao. TRS means Kamalakar Rao. That's how we developed our friendship. And we don't see such a person. Very friendly, very, very affectionate.
Yes.
Not only friendship, affectionate. we used to have travel like that. That exposure helped me to play for big wigs like Chembe, GNB sir, and Ramnath Krishnan, Madurai Mani Iyer, all these stalwarts in those days, Arathur Srinivas Iyer, many people we used to go. But these people I played in Andhra only then. Later I played for them in the at Madras also.
Okay.
And yeah, that's how it helped me to come into the field.
So nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said TRS sir was working for Estella Batteries in Vijayawada, and so can you share any thoughts about how he set up? So it is common knowledge that he started a lot of sabhas in Andhra, and so how were you? What are your thoughts on that? I just want you to hear your experiences.
Yeah, we used to talk. We used to talk about only music. So he used to tell about how somehow he wants to see that Andhra people should get music more, hear music more. So he started writing to some people, meeting people. Wherever he goes, he used to tell them to start a sabha, and he will help them. And for your information, I myself started a sabha in Rajahmundry because of it. Not only Rajahmundry, many places. And so much patience he had to write to all the sabhas, arrange concerts, help them. And music is life for him, nothing else. And he used to tell people, I will arrange concert. Even if there's no money, you tell me. So he used to go for concerts, even if there is no recommendation. He never cared for the accompaniments in those days. He used to sing with anybody else, everybody suggests. But concerts should go on. Everybody should hear. That's how he started. And he started a sabha, Sadguru Sangeet Sabha in Vijayawada. He used to contact for concerts to that sabha and 3-4 outside Vijayawada. So he used to take major share of expenses for Sadguru Sangeet Sabha, and we used to distribute that, and we used to go for arrange concerts. That's how it started. And it was a very big success. And the patience he had, we had T.R. Mahalingam. You can imagine, it's very so difficult to have a concert of T.R. Mali.
I can imagine.
In those days. Because you are not sure whether he will come or not. So in the Sabha, they had all the concerts he used to have, and he used to sing. Some of the sabhas he used to, and the interesting thing is, he used to arrange Andhra artists with Madras or outside the state Pakwadev, and Madras artists are outside the state vocal main artists. Pakwadev is from Andhra.
From Andhra, okay.
Not only me, there are so many people. He used to encourage them. And another very great thing with him is he never said no to any Pakwadev. Even if sometimes I heard him how you sang with this Pakwadev. He used to take it like that. He used to like it and he used to sing. What he wants is, his aim is to propagate classical. And nobody else, many Vidwans are there, they propagate themselves. But whereas here, he propagated music to with others. No doubt, everybody sang for the propagating music, but they are caring for themselves. It's not here. It's not like that. It is quite different. Everybody used to take everybody and arrange concerts. Even small boys, small youngsters with me at that age in those days. I am talking to you 1955-56.
Wow.
Then I was only just nearly 20 years old. Then we used to go for, we used to meet and talk about music only. And concerts used to be very good, interesting. It was beneficial for the outside artists also to become popular. Even Pakwadam will become popular if they play well. So they used to take as a challenge. Everybody used to sing. Everybody used to play, irrespective of remuneration in those days.
Wow.
And it was a very big success. He started more than 10 to 12 sabhas in Andhra. And
Wow.
Anantapur and Tadepalligudam, there is Narsipatnam, Vijay, Kakinada, like that, many places. If there's nobody, I said, I'll come and sing. And he used to sing. And that's how he
Wow.
used to people.
Can you share some of your concert experiences with him? So, I'm sure there are many some things which which you remember.
Yeah, sure. His concerts are very interesting. It is when he gets onto the stage, it is different to TRS, not usual TRS. He changes completely, and he makes others a challenge and things like that. So for me, in those days, it was a challenge. His singing is a wonderful singing. He has got many very. The difference is he used to sing different kalapramanams of songs. And Neraval and Swaras, you say, you believe in me, he starts from the syllable Re or Ma or like that. And it used to come in a rhythmical way.
Correct.
And nobody has done so far in those days. He is the first man. He started with an Anupallavi once as a song. Everybody is thunderstruck. And he made it a tradition. Many people now do doing it.
Yeah, okay.
And especially singing for the swarams and all. It used to be it's a treat. He used to sing without any Ragandanam Pallavi. There is no concert.
Ah, yes.
And I used to ask him what Pallavi he used to sing. He's going to sing. He never used to tell me. He used to tell small Pallavi, yeah, you will be able to play this matter. When I sit there, I could know how much difficult it is. And it was very difficult, tricky, not a very big Pallavi, small one, but tricky. So he never used to tell me. So I was forced to get my energy and thinking better. So how I improved myself, because he never used to tell me. And I used to sing. I used to play for him. And another thing is, he is a beautiful way of reciprocation. Anything, small thing which is good, he used to appreciate immediately.
Yes.
Nowadays nobody is doing it. It was like that everywhere. Even if you go for others' concert, in the audience, you'll be just telling, ha, good, bale, சொல்வார். அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கச்சேரினா used to give completely. He used to sing for 2.5 hours. The time used to go just like a click. And it was an interesting thing, called different Kala Pramanas and very tricky singing. I used to tell him, see, on the stage you are different, sir. Off the stage you are different. He used to just smile. Usually, he never used to, and another thing is he never gave me Taniyavatram for Samam in Adi. Never.
So here I will just remark one, insert one remark, so that Gandhi Jayanti concert in 1983 also, so the Pallavi was, I think, in Mishra Jampatala Rentikala. In fact, coming to, we'll just talk about Pallavis after some time. So in that, so he started off with Shama Varnam, his own Varnam, then followed by Ganapatiye. Karahara Priya, then Balakanakamaya, Valaji, I think Vande Shabariki Girisham, and then he sang just Needeya Galguno, GN Sir's, GN Balasubramanian's Kriti in Shanmuka Priya, and then there you played the Taniyavardhanam. Expansive Neraval in Shodhana Lagunenu Patrama. So there, that comes after three aksharas. It was not on Samam. I still remember. So it's very interesting that you pointed it out. Yeah.
Never. Sometimes before that,
Atitam.
He used to give after 3 in Atitam or somewhere. And he never gave me Taniyavatram Samam. Okay. I once asked him, why, sir, what's the secret you are not giving any Taniyavatram and Samam? He just smiled. There's something in him for that. He never used to tell that. He used to just smile and skip off. But because of that, I was able to calculate things and how to play. So different things I used to sing. That's how I got popular, because of him.